You get too
Ah!
crazy.
My tummy hurts, Thomas. I swear. Do you get this might be too much information, so maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
Nah, go for it. Go for it.
Just about like after a night out, I got to like I gotta go to the restroom, bro. After a night out, I just you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
How um
I don't know, bro. I don't get crazy like that. So
yeah, welcome back, guys. Crizo is lagging, like always.
once again,
Um Thomas, thank you for being here. Officially, we're gonna put you on the roster. Or sign you can sign your contract officially.
yeah, bro.
Oh, oh fuck.
Oh,
12-month contract.
we started it, Crizo. We live right now.
Oh, why? Fuck. Oh shit. What's up, gang?
But your new camera, Crizo, looks so good, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you, bro. It's just I got a new laptop, so it's just the one that came on my laptop. My old
Mm.
one was a piece of shit. I was like streaming my camera through my phone before I had to set it up on Nasty.
That's what I'm doing right now.
There you go. But my
Yeah.
phone sucks dick. I got the Pixel 5, bro. Old ass phone shit's
Oh,
cracked. I got a new one.
You're trying to be different.
Nah, bro. I've had this phone for years, bro.
No, I know.
Before
I know.
before you probably had a phone. Nah.
I still don't got a phone.
What?
No, no. But we're here. We are here. We're a little late. It's July 14th. But it's been
it's fine.
halfway through the year. Ton of music has been coming out. Um, I think like too much music. I was trying to go back in my list of what we listened to.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking albums. And
I,
so
I totally get that, bro.
I
Before
feel like
this
I'm
show,
missing one, but you know.
yeah, dude, before this show, I was looking through yesterday. I was just like, I'm just gonna pick the albums that I still play the most through the year, which is unfair to the albums that just came out, but I like these picks.
Yeah. I
I was
mean,
like,
it's not like it's not like you're gonna choose albums that are just like they're still good albums. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
Like
I'm
you're
not gonna choose like a
choosing all
lame
good
album that I
albums.
just like, but I'm gonna
Just
make
happen to
sure.
listen to a lot. Like,
Yeah, I think I have a good idea. So I was looking at the albums that came out this shit, and I was like, I think my boy Thomas, he gonna pick that more Mother album.
bro, that's my first pick. That's my first
All
pick.
right, we'll get
Yeah.
into it. We'll get into it. We're picking two albums. We'll do an honorable mention
There you
halfway
go.
through the year list. Thomas, we guessed Crizo guessed your pick.
Yeah, bro.
So now you
So
gotta
that
go first.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, that More Mother album. Okay. So
How's
like
about it?
More Mother, I've always really liked her, but and when I listened to the new album, I just put it on. I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. But it's just like she just like leveled up on that album. And it's like something that's I don't know if you guys know about the album, but it's a really it's like very specifically about I guess I should say the name of the album. It's the Great Bailout, and it's about British slave owners getting paid off after their slaves got freed. So it's about like that very specific thing that happened in like the 1800s.
Okay.
And but the way that she talks about it, it like feels like it's half like lecture, it's half like rant. It's like honestly a history lesson. Like she's like spitting numbers at you about like how much they paid and like how many people were involved in it. And the production is just insane. It's like really it's like sometimes it's spacey, but it's always like super noisy and aggressive. And it's just so it's like by far the best thing that she's put out. And it's like might be my favorite album of the year right now. So
Jay.
it's my first pick.
Yeah, sorry if you were gonna say that 1 second, bro. I was
No, no, no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
good.
That's funny.
Hell yeah.
I haven't listened to the album and I really need to get to it.
Me neither, but it
Yeah,
sounds like
man.
she's like on like Kendrick does on now like let me put y'all on game.
Right.
Atlanta was the mecca.
Right.
Building railroads and
It's
trains.
equally listenable as Not Like Us. Like if you put on The Great Bailout in the club, everyone will
Oh
go
shit.
crazy. No, that's not true. It's not
I'm
true at
about to
all. It's
say
not
more
true at
mother
all.
in the clip.
It's
Hell,
like it's
I
like
wish.
polar
I'll throw
opposite,
ass.
polar
I'm
opposite.
down. Looking A.
All right.
Anything
Who's
else
next?
you want to wrap up about the idea, bro? On a more mother?
No, I mean it's really an album that you just kind of have to it it's really accessible. Like it's like deceptively accessible because it's like the sound of it is so crazy and out there, but it's like the songs are all, like float around like 3 minutes. So I would say like if it sounds intimidating, just go for it. And
Mm,
if there's a song that you're not into, it'll probably be over soon enough. So
but
yeah.
you think people should just start from the top, work their way
Yeah, I
down?
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll say the first song on the album's like a 10 minute, like it's like a 10 minute like super spacey piece that's not representative of the rest of the album at all in terms of like
Sure.
pacing or anything. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. It's like a big grandiose intro.
Yeah.
Pretty par for the course, I think. You know.
Hmm.
Fuck yeah.
More mother,
Yeah.
more money.
More mother, more money.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
More
Yeah,
mother.
that's facts.
Um, do you want to go next, Crizo, or you want me to go next?
You go next.
All right, I think.
I just changed one of my picks right now.
We don't know
Mhm.
anyone's picks, so if we match, hopefully none of us match later. I don't think we'll
I
match
know.
with this one. I'm gonna pick. I think this album that I keep going to. Maybe not the whole album. I think more of a handful of songs here and there. I think is Only God. Only God Was Above Us by Vampire Weekend.
Oh, okay.
I'm back on my Vampire Weekend kick. I think is a very nostalgic band for me. Um, but no, dude, this new album, I love the album cover. I love the title, and I love the production on this album. It feels very like almost like a mixtapey way. The way they're able to use loops and like tape loops and samples that like weave in and out. I fucking love that shit. Uh
Mhm.
10 tracks, 47 minutes. It's not their comeback album, but it's a great bounce back album, you know. They had an album what, like 2 years ago? I didn't really like it that
Well,
much.
yeah, I mean, Father of the Bride was their last album, right? And I think that's from like 2018.
And
So it's been a minute.
so this is like another comeback, and I think they did it right.
Yeah.
I think everything's punchy. I think Ezra still sounds great.
Yeah.
He's still a great songwriter. Um, a couple songs, I mean, a couple songs are maybe like too preppy or whatever, or too like
Campy.
heady. Yeah, like too heady or some shit. I don't know. But I think songs like Classical, even the opener, Ice Cream Piano. I'm not the biggest Capricorn fan, but people love that song. Connect is probably my favorite song on the album.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mary Boone, towards the end, and just the closer Hope. I love a handful of these songs. I think it's just like a great. I don't know who other besides like I don't like the Arctic Monkeys, but I'm trying to think of someone from that time who's releasing music now that's
Like
still really.
MGMT.
Yeah, that's MGT is probably another good band too.
They had a good
That
record
yeah, so
too.
that's an honorable mention. We'll give MGMT a shout out. But yeah,
I guess fucking Julian Casablancas is from that era, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
So, but yeah, Only God is Above Us, Vampire Weekend, 2024 music.
2024 music.
Facts,
I was gonna
facts,
say that.
facts,
Oh,
facts.
we ain't started without me.
And it was an early album of the year too. It came out in February, so
Hmm.
but yeah, if you're a Vampire Weekend fan, if you want something like classic indie type shit, I think it's a great album. A lot more experimental,
Hmm.
cool production. Yeah, great songwriting.
Did you say which song you pick if you recommend one song to people?
I think classical. I think classical is probably, but I think my favorite song is Connect.
Okay.
But I think classical is probably more of like it's more of like a mainstream song you get into. I think it's more acceptable for everybody. Like it won't scare the hoes if you put classical on. You know.
I don't know, man. I feel like the more I get into music, the more I just scare the hoes naturally, and I stop caring.
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm just
You know?
saying, like, if you're at a party, you can put on
No, I know
classical,
what you're
and
saying, but yeah,
no one's gonna look at you
Hmm.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
that's fair. Oh yeah.
But yeah, great album title name too. I
Dude,
guess.
that album title, when you said it, at first I was like, wait, is that like that sounds like a
Tweak
Mike
it
album
later.
or something. But um I when you said it, I
Tweak
couldn't
it later.
remember but that it was a Vampire Weekend. But yeah, that is like it's like such a hard title.
I guess it's like it's like a newspaper. It comes from a headline in a newspaper. Um,
Oh.
and I don't remember the whole story. I was watching an interview of them talking about it, but yeah,
Hmm.
Oh, favoritism, bro. Everyone knows this was a journalist.
only God was
Hmm.
above us, bro.
We
Sheesh.
reading, we reading.
And God
Man,
was a girl.
God is a woman. I never finished that album.
What about you, Crizo? What you got?
My first pick is Rich Ass Haitian Mac Homie. This
Oh,
has been my summer album, I think, dude. The Rock
Mhm.
Marciano, uh, Atomizia, I think is beautiful, bro. The opener with the Haitian track list, my favorite, or with the Haitian, excuse me, Haitian spoken word. Um, I still meditate on it, even though I don't know what he's saying, and I don't bother to look up the lyrics, just because of like his rhyme scheme and his ability, and it sounds like I feel like I'm being introduced to a new culture. Like I don't know anything about like Haitian dialect, Haitian like,
yeah.
metaphors or anything. So when I hear this for the first time, it really does feel like I'm immersing myself in something I've never heard before. Even if I'm just replaying the same record over and over, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's been beautiful, political with Drea Denner. Honestly, the whole like first 10 tracks of this album I never skip. And then towards the end, I just cue like the Rich Haitian with the K Tronada and the Greedo, the namesake of the album. And then Lon Lon, because it has the most beautiful flute sample I've heard this year. Honestly, best mix track for me this year. When I put that song on, it makes me feel like the most mysterious and cool motherfucker in the world.
Mhm.
Time's flying for both of us. I love that shit so much. And also it's just so tight. Like Mac Homie as a writer is just very prolific. He's on the level of a Marciano, he's on the level of a Conway,
Mhm.
and he's doing it in ways that like he's in his very own lane. So yeah, if you're a big fan of rap, you want some cool shit to jam out to the summer to, or smoke a blunt to, like here you go, Rich Ass Haitian by Mac Homie. I don't if I dare say, I don't think there's a better album to be doing those activities to out this year quite yet.
Dude, I love the idea of you talking about learning about like Haitian culture from the album. I mean, a lot of the songs are so much political, like and I don't think he's like trying to hide it or anything. But yeah, I think it has the craziest like song titles, like the way they're spelled out.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's crazy because a lot of these are incorporated into the rhyme scheme as well. Like the serpent in the rainbow. This is I forget the Hawaiian dude's name, but the over the rainbow guy.
yeah,
Yeah, like Israel something.
There you go. But
I don't know.
yeah, me neither. But it's he samples it. He rips the chorus from it and he puts it in here. He
That's
says it
crazy.
once and he keeps rapping. He sings the whole somewhere over the rainbow, and he just keeps rapping. I love it. Yeah, Rich Haitian, that comment. I don't think I have much more to say. If you do listen to one song, I was gonna say listen to Rich Haitian, the title track, but I really feel like Lon Lon, it encompasses the vibe of the album so well, and it does it in like 3 minutes. I think it's one of the shorter tracks as well. Whereas I think most of the tracks on here are like past 3 minutes. I actually don't have the time steps pulled up currently. I usually do, but I know Long Long for sure is not terribly long. And if you do just want like a crazy summer banger rap song that you're not gonna hear anyone else make, K Tronada, O3 Greedo, and Makami on one summer banger. Like that's a pretty sick lineup,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, like I don't have anything else to say about this album. I think we covered it too recently.
yeah. Great album. I agree.
There you go. Thomas.
All right. I'm gonna do a rap album too. It's
Sheesh.
Yeah.
gonna be uh there's a rapper, is a New York rapper, Dunce Cap. He's on Backwoods, which is
Okay.
like Billy Wood's label, if you don't know. He has an album called Pay or Dispute. It's literally like January. It was like one of the first albums I heard that I was really into from this year. But it's called Pay or Dispute, and it's like really short. I think it's like 25 minutes or something. But it's like uh it kind of feels like it's like stoner rap or something, but he's sober and the album's about him being sober, like newly.
Oh, okay.
Some yeet shit.
So yeah,
Some boom bap
yeah.
yeet.
And it's kind of like
Bro, that's what the Yeet album was like.
It's like really the album is super, it's got like a really good underground New York feeling to it where it's like pretty quirky, like definitely in that backwoods kind of lane. And I just think his writing is super, it's like funny, like uh he has just like these lyrical concepts that I think are just like super funny. Like my favorite bar on the album is when he says like he has a bar that's like swiping on dating apps on Thanksgiving, like we could start a family, like this like opening line. Like it's just like it's just like such a stupid thing that's like, and its delivery is like super funny. It's like, or not funny, it's like super
So like
uh
punchy.
it's like it's kind of reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys know like Slug, like from like Atmosphere. He's like a early 2000s
I don't think
underground
so.
rapper. But
Nah.
or like Uncommon NASA. He's like another New York guy, but where it's kind of like he's almost like like talking at you. Like sometimes it doesn't even feel like rapping. But yeah, I guess that's it. Really good features on it too. Fatboy Sharif's on it. And I would say that song Thanksgiving, the one that has the line that I quoted, that's a really good song to get into it if you want to.
Sheesh.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah.
bro. Thanksgiving would be that'd be the first one to check out. I thought that shit was funny as hell.
And if it's Bruce,
Yeah,
and if it's co-sponsored by Billy Woods, I'm there.
yeah,
Yeah, this
yeah,
cosign.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Billy's not gonna put his name on bullshit, you know.
Nah.
For real. Yeah, good pick. My next pick's not a hip hop album.
Boo.
Boo,
That's okay.
boo, boo. This pick, I feel like this pick's too obvious to make, but I listened to it all year. Might go to the show, might not go to the show in Oakland. It's
Wait.
The McGee album.
Oh sheesh. Okay.
Um,
Mm,
yeah,
I
two
really thought you were
stars
gonna
in
say
the Dream
Yeet.
Police. No. The Yeet album wasn't this year, was it? It was last year.
I think it was this. I
Yeet
think,
is this year, man.
Is Yeet
yeah,
this year?
I remember I looked it up
Yeah,
But
because
it's like early, right?
it was super early. I think it was
Oh
like
it
man.
what
was
March.
nah, no, no, no. It was like it was right around when Coachella happened, so it was like March or April or
Oh, you're
something.
Yeah,
right. It came out
yeah,
February 16th.
yeah. When I was looking at
Oh
the
wait,
albums that came out this
okay, I don't
year,
know what I'm talking about.
when I was looking up the albums came out this year, the 2093 or whatever was on there. Well, sorry, that's a
Yeah,
tangent.
bro.
So my
Dude,
bad.
I totally forgot about that. But I mean, honorable mention. But yeah, I think as much as I love the Yeet album, I fucking love that album. But I got the McGee album. I think McGee has done something here. Where like I feel like some people listen to music for vibes and like it's not really anything below that. But with him, I feel like it's a little bit he's able to have the vibes, but like it's still like a lot not deeper like lyrically, but I think production wise and like chord structure wise, and I think just melody. Um, yeah, I think McGee. It's like a mix of I don't know. It sounds a little like 80s. You could say it's thin. Some people think it's thin. It's like thin sounding, like it's like hollow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I kind of like it for that. But I mean, there's times where like I just don't skip the album because I could just really let it all play. Obviously, there's songs like "Are You Looking Up" and "How Many Miles" and the
Are you
title track.
looking up? Are you asking why?
Yeah, yeah. But McGee, great guitar player. And I think sometimes I like music that inspires my own music. And I think right now in guitar, like in a mainstream sense, I think McGee is like fresh. The way he plays guitar and his guitar tones and yeah, just catchy ass songs. I mean, the only song I don't like is New Low. Like the opening track to me doesn't feel like it fits the album. Um, but
Like
after
why?
that, I just feel like it feels like like I don't know, like it doesn't sonically, maybe it doesn't sonically feel right, you know,
Mm.
with the album, I think to me. But yeah, I mean, then you go into How Many Miles Are You Looking Up, Denim, You Got It, Riley and I, Candy, I just keep listening to all of
Hmm.
it. But yeah.
Yeah, man. People talk about like I don't, I guess people say that it's like thin or whatever, but I feel like it kind of like, especially on a song like Are You Looking Up? That song, I feel like it's, I don't know if you'd call it like it's frailty or whatever. Like I feel like it adds to
Frailty.
the atmosphere where it's like so like, I don't know. Like his guitar just like stands out so much to
It's
me. And his guitar
intentional.
tone's crazy. I love it.
I think it's very intentional on like exactly that, right? Where it's like he didn't do this like as a means of like to like as a means of accident or as a means of like habit, you know. I
Hmm.
think it was very well premeditated the production on this record.
Hmm.
And McGee, I mean, he plays on what me and Crizo, one of Crizo, me and Crizo's like, we barely started listening to like Dijon,
Oh yeah, Dijon.
and you could definitely hear so if you like Dijon, I definitely you could hear the influence in this new McGee album, you know. And yeah, he's a twink, so we support twinks.
Twink
Right.
power.
Right.
Cis
I'm not,
hetero
That's facts. That's
gang.
facts.
I'm just kidding.
but but yeah, McGee, I think I like the track. I think it's some 80 vibes. It's like kind of fresh. I mean, it's yeah. So that's all I got.
Nice, bro.
But
McGee.
yeah, are you looking up probably so if you're gonna listen to the album, you'll probably like that song for sure. Um, but yeah.
Shit.
But now we got. Oh no, Cruz has got one more.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
got one more.
Oh, let me take a guess. Let me take a guess.
I wanted to guess for y'all, but I was like, I already fucked it up.
I hope it's not the Mike album.
Nah. I
Okay.
decided not to do the mic. I decided only to do one rap album.
All
And
right.
then I don't know. I just made that up. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
only gonna do one rap album. But I'm torn between these two albums because these two albums are like heavily in my rotation every day. More so this first one than the latter. So I'm gonna give this first one an honorable mention, and I'm actually gonna pick the latter. But I feel like I'm just listening to this one right now because it has more like slow jam R&B, 5 a.m. slow cruising down the street, baddie in my seat kind of vibe. You know,
Hmm.
fucking no worries. Why loud? Uh, I love this album.
Yeah.
I love that album too, but I play it so
You
much.
know, uh, I think the choice of features here complements every track really well. But since this is just an honorable mention, I'm gonna say just go listen to From Here. October London does a beautiful job. Snoop Dogg's spoken word poetry thing is pretty cool. I guess it's like a story of what happened to Anderson Paak or someone he's talking about. I assumed it was him because this very much feels like a breakup album. But he's talking about how, like, you know, they say the worst thing a woman can do is like, or the worst thing for a man is like to come home to an empty bed. But you know, it's even worse than that is coming home and all your stuff's outside and the door's locked and your girl's gone. That's probably worse than coming home to an empty bed, right?
Where
I
you gonna
guess.
go?
Yeah, where are you gonna go? But and I always try to process it like, what's that a metaphor? Like all your stuff is outside and you can't get into your house. You know, what's the analogy here? But I think it's just something that happened to him, you know. but yeah, I digress. From here, White Lord, No Worries, Anderson Paak. Ah, love this album. My album pick, Brittany Howard, What Now? I think I've talked about this album
Okay.
on like three
That's a
different.
good one, man.
I think I've talked about this album on like three different
Great album.
episodes now. Yeah, but this album's still a rotation for me. I listen to I Don't every day. What Now? So intense. Red
Hmm.
Flags is still kind of cheeky. No caffeine. To Be Still and Samson,
Ooh.
they have this like I don't
You
know,
talking
they
about a
ring.
track that makes me cry this year?
You talk about Samson?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you love
that's
Samson.
that's like
But To Be Still, also the tones in it, they're just so they're very serene for me. They're very calming. Like To Be Still has become a very much a comfort track. Excuse me. Pardon my stumbling. And yeah, like every song in here, I still love Patience, Power to Undo, Every Color in Blue. I am more of a fan of the front half of this album. I won't lie. I like Samson towards the back half a lot, but um, yeah, Brittany Howard. Man, you know, I struggle to talk about it this album a third time, so that's why I kind of struggled to pick it. but I was like, I can't
Yeah.
deny this is for sure
Yeah.
probably my most in rotation, if not top two. I'm playing a lot of older stuff this year. And it's really hard to keep up with the new stuff, like you were mentioning. There's just a big density of not just music, but good music. That
Yeah.
should be taken, or time should be put aside to listen to well and thoroughly, and not just passively.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get through all that. You know, like it took me a while to get even to that Pac album, and I'm so sad that it did. Because I enjoy it so much now. Well, I'm not sad about it, but I was like, damn, I should have listened to this earlier.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel like lucky that I review stuff because like I would have never listened to that More Brother album if I wasn't reviewing it. Like I never would have like taken the time to like really like sit down with it. But like sometimes you just have to force yourself to go through that kind of listening experience. You just need to give yourself a reason, I guess.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry,
I
you go
was
ahead.
just saying, yeah, just I think listening to music passively it's definitely ingrained in our culture. Having music in the background wherever we are, having an earphone in. Um, but actually just sitting down, having like a fucking drink, a smoke,
Cheeky Sig
a cheeky cig, bro, and a pint, and just
and a point.
Cheeky say.
listen to an album. Nothing better.
Mhm.
Yeah,
With
man.
friends, without friends. Yeah.
And and as I appreciate y'all a lot for enjoying music with me too, because it's so much more fun than doing it alone. And yeah, it feels like to me, honestly, I fail to like call music like a cinematic experience, because I think cinematic is like audio and visual, right?
Mhm.
But music does come very close to me. Like sitting down and listening to an album is very much an experience for me. I probably won't like get ready and go out for it, sit somewhere to do it, but just being at
Mhm.
home and making a good meal, and especially if it's an artist you're excited about. Oh man, there's just so much
Mhm.
depth to it. What am I even talking about?
No, that's
uh,
facts. That's facts though.
Facts, bro.
Um, all right. We ready? All
But
right. We're doing three, right?
yeah, do you want to do our honorable mention pick? Or we got
oh,
or three. I mean, I have
Oh,
another one to go out.
my bad. I thought we were doing two, and then the
Well,
no,
I
no,
honorable
thought,
no.
mention.
Either way.
well, just what's another album you want to shout out?
I'll just name some honorable mentions, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All
absolutely.
right.
What would be your third
So,
pick then, and then some honorable mentions?
my third pick would
Yeah.
be Brat.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Album of the
XCX.
summer, bro.
Dang.
I love Brat. I think it's like maybe Charlie XCX's best album. Still haven't decided that. Might be pop two, but yeah, man, that album I've listened to it so much. I would say the new Shrapnel album, which is Prem Rock and Curly Castro, also on Backwoods. That's an album that I'm like I've always like respected Shrapnel, but they just like did something different on this new album. I think it's great. I'd say Rouge Off Top, Night Rain. It's a great album. That's a very 5 a.m. coded album if you're looking for something like that. Yeah, I mean those are just like a few albums. Probably could have been in the spot. They could have had one of the spots if I had just like if it was a different day of the week. But yeah.
Yeah, I totally relate to that. With
Yeah.
the toss up, it's just
Mm-hmm.
the density of good music again. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Great time to
Yeah.
listen to music, guys.
Mm.
Music's back.
Music's back.
Real music's back.
Despite what Rick Beato would claim. Yeah.
Despite Rick Beato. I
uh,
think
Right.
another shout out would be the new Kabila Cabela album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Real
Yeah.
music's back,
Real
baby.
music's back. No, I think the Tony Seltzer Mike album.
okay, there you go.
I think it's a little bit one note. But I mean, as a beat maker, Tony Seltzer's beats are crazy, and they inspire me to make beats when I listen to his music. And Mike's my favorite rapper right now. I mean, hands down. I listen to
Mhm.
Mike every day. So, Mike, Tony Seltzer, Pinball, um, obviously the Yeet album. I totally forgot that Yeet album came out this
That's
year.
an honorable mention
You know
too.
what's
I forgot
crazy? It
about
kind
that,
of
man.
feels like it came out last year, right? Like
It
I kind
just,
of feel
you know why it feels like that? Because
It's
it's
so
so good that
2023.
it already feels it feels
that.
timeless,
Yeah,
you
like
know?
Seriously, it feels like I've been listening
It
to this
feels
album
like
my
I've been
whole
listening
life.
to, yeah, exactly. That's how ingrained it is into me, man.
no,
Oh man,
yeah, that Yeet album too. Crazy beats. If you want something futuristic and hard, if you're a fan of like, I don't know if you're still why you're still a fan of Trippie Redd or something. I think
Yeah.
you get more substance from Yeet.
Reed.
If you're a Cardi fan, obviously. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else came out this year. Um, but think about this: that McGee Vampire Weekend and Yeet album all came out in February.
Yeah,
Crazy
it's just
month.
like there's no way I'm gonna.
Charlie XCX, the No Worries album, like they all came out, like in the
Yeah,
same month. So it's just like,
that's the thing too. Maybe it's just me as like a listener, but like if I really like an album, yeah, I'll finish it in a day. I'll probably play it a couple times in a day. But for me to like be like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this now.
Hmm.
I feel like I do that like 5, 6 times a month. At most.
you got any more honorable mentions though, Crizo?
No, I think it took a lot of time with my no worries mention. Honestly, and I was gonna shout out the Yeet one too because Yeet is the one I come back to the most.
Yeah, Yeats, like, I would say he's definitely 2093 is one of my favorite albums of the year. I would say that it's just I guess it wouldn't be in my top two because it's just like really long and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with an album being long inherently. But it's definitely like the songs that there's a lot of songs on it that I love. Like I listen to them all the time. But then there's also just like some songs I don't really care about, or like it's like I listen to songs I love so much that I forget that there's all these songs that I'm like less into.
Yeah. I'm looking up a list. The Billie Eilish album,
Yeah, I was about to say that right now. I
the
listened to the Billie Eilish album
the
a lot.
Smile album, like the new Smile album that came out this year, like early in the year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I really like that album, and I totally forgot. And
Honestly, when I play a lot, I forgot why I totally skipped it. I think it's because we just talked about it on an episode, but the Title Memory XO.
I
Um,
like it's a really
I
good album too.
I play that album a lot. I was playing it
Mhm.
last night. I was at a warehouse rave. And
Right.
I got home at 7 in the morning, and I was like, I know what to play on the way there.
Okay, wait. What do you guys think is going to be in the second half of the year? What do you think's gonna uh what do you think are some albums that are gonna come out that are going to be on your list? Or any that you're looking forward to?
I really hope Kendrick drops this year. I don't think so. Is he?
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Oh shit.
I know it.
Hey,
I know it
we
is
back, we
dropping.
back, we
I'm
back.
not sure. I'm not sure who's coming out this year, but I want a new. We need a new Turnstile album.
Do we need
Okay.
it?
Yeah, they've been doing this tour on this album for like 3 fucking years,
Oh,
bro.
I'm gonna watch him again. Come back to LA
Uh,
Turnstile, please. Don't listen
I
to
need
me.
a new Turnstile album. I need a new Baby Keem album.
I'm down for that.
Okay, bro.
Uh,
How about some albums that you know are coming out that have like
I
already been
have
announced?
um I have nothing. I'm
Nothing.
not forthcoming anything. I've just been consuming music as it comes out, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like looking forward to anything at
um,
all.
Okay.
I have one album. This kid that I'm gonna have my cousin hop on this review. I think it comes out this year, but he's released 4 singles for it. His name's Ivan. Ivan,
Okay.
Miranda.
bro, and it's like Gorditos, bro. But then this who's listening to like Beach House,
It's
and
pretty
so
cool.
it's like super like I don't know. It's like taking the Corridos to like a whole new level sonically. And
Mm,
I'm not deep into the. I mean, I don't listen to. I listen to like the mainstream Corrido artists. So I think if if you're really into that genre, especially our Latin American like family members and shit, if they're hella more deep in that, maybe they know that's been popping more. But I've never heard something like this. and it's hella awesome.
It's
I
like
like it.
super. That sounds really
Like I'll
cool.
send you the song, bro, and I'll send you the song too, Crizo. Great song. Yeah. I don't know.
You better.
But I don't know. What do you know? Thomas is in the loop more than we are in the what's coming out. What else is coming out
Well,
this year?
I'm looking forward to. I think in August, ASAP Rocky is supposed to be coming out with an album.
Nah, Skip. Give me another one.
No,
Nah,
what?
Don't
The
even talk
Rocky
bro,
about that.
album's
come
Don't
gonna
even
be
on.
talk. We got
great.
2.5 minutes left. Don't even talk about that one. Skip it. Let's
Bro.
go. That was
Porter
dry.
Robinson. Porter Robinson.
There we go. That's what I
Yeah.
want to hear, bro.
I'm
I don't
looking
even know
for. I
fucking
feel like
ASAP Rocky, bro.
Porter Robinson's gonna be like. I'm scared of how much I might be into it if it's as good as I think it's gonna be.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that I don't know if Bright Eyes is coming out with an album soon. I think they might be. Yeah. And then as for albums that came out recently, like in the second half of the year, I think the new Claro album, I'm surprised by how good it is. Um, yeah, I don't know. Porter Robinson's the big one though.
Yeah. The singles are for that shit's been crazy.
Also, Billy Woods releases an album like every year, so and he hasn't yet this year, so I'm looking forward to that
There you
if it
go.
happens. Also, Kaw announced an album coming out in August. Um, so Kaw is one of my favorite rappers. Yeah.
True. If I could like ask for an album from a rapper, I think I want another Gibbs. I want another Madlib album. I don't care if he
Mhm.
does like more like rhythm beats or whatever kind of album he wants to do. I
Mhm.
just want to hear more Madlib. Another Madlib
Yeah.
collab would be cool.
Yeah, if I got to just like choose like, oh, this album's coming out, like I'm making it happen. It would either be like Kendrick or like uh it's been like 4 years since like Run the Jewels came out with an album, and I really
Yeah.
like Run the Jewels, so I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Mike's on his, Mike's on his, what do you call it?
It's like landlord shit you're talking
No, but
about.
he's like hot right now. Like everyone's fucking with him.
Oh, you're talking about Killer Mike,
Yeah,
right?
Killer Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Oh
hot.
yeah, because he
Everyone
just
loves
won the Grammy.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
he's been winning
The
recently.
Sweet.
And so I think he's just kind of
Yeah.
it'd be nice for him to be feeling good on an album.
Mm-hmm.
We got 1 minute left, boys. Thomas,
What?
thank you for being a
Oh,
good
thank
friend.
you.
Crizo, thank you for being a good friend.
I love you.
We love you. I love you both. We're gonna keep talking until this turns off. It's about to turn off. I don't know. It's not telling me the seconds.
The LeBron James pregame ritual.
We're also gonna have new music by Crizo in the year. New music by me in the year. Hopefully,
Yeah, bro.
Thomas has his own videos up soon.
Yeah.
Let's
And,
go.
And one quick thing
Okay.
before when it turns off, it's gonna turn off in 30 seconds. Brittany Howard needs to be bigger than she is. Am I tripping?
No, I
You know
think
what I'm
that's
saying?
perfect. She's
No.
pretty big.
Yeah, I feel like she's pretty popular. I don't know.
She's huge, but like, I just
You
feel
think she
like,
needs to be like superstardom? Like,
yeah, dude, like she should just be, just like, I don't know.